shining, time to rise and grind. Coffee brewing, Rich Rockwell's on my mind. Mics are high, got that energy flowing. DJ in the booth and the laughter keeps growing. Wrestling announcer spitting lines so quick, like with a football game. And he's a play-by-play slick. Torch in his hand, now he's running the show. Funny man vibes, got that endless flow. Guests lined up, bring them one by one. From the ring to the field, oh, this day's just begun. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. Yeah, I step up, bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. Yeah. From local legends to stars on the rise. Every week a new voice, endless surprise. Rich keeps it rolling like a perfect pass. Jokes on deck, no worries, just laugh it off fast. Rolling through topics, touch on culture and more. Life's a ring, man, we're ready to score. Got fans in the stands, hear them shout and cheer. Rich hooks us close like a friend always near. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. So come on in, it's a party, no regrets. From the mat to the mic, here's the freshest sets. Rich is your guide in this audio race. With laughter and wisdom, it's the ultimate space. So what's next on our list? Bring the fun, don't you fret. With our DJ Rich Rockwell and Terrio, don't miss a beat. Each episode's a journey where we laugh and we cheer. So strap in tight, folks, the show's pumped up here. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole world tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah, I said we're bringing out best. Why?
Know when you see them, cause they're so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, nobody made us. And no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning. What is going on this morning? It's a crazy Monday morning here. Hope everybody's doing all right. We got messages pouring in. People aren't able to find the show. I'm not quite sure what's going on. It says we're live, so welcome everybody for joining us. Thank you all. What's up, Brad? What's up, little doggy? How y'all doing? Tactical Turkey trying to find his way in. All right, maybe he might be in there now. And we're still waiting on Ontario to show up too. So everybody's a little late rolling out of bed this morning. Guess everybody was up late last night watching the big game. Hey, there we go. What's up, Turkey? How you doing, man? Welcome. So, yeah, of course, Super Bowl was yesterday. What was it? Seahawks won pretty decidingly, man. It was that was a rough, boring game to watch, man. 6 field goals in the first 3 quarters. I saw 1 touchdown by New England. You know, not much really to talk about. I don't know. Did y'all enjoy it? Anybody have anything special going on for it? Did y'all go out to any Super Bowl get-togethers or parties or anything like that? Brad Elkins says, "Bring on baseball." I did catch actually both halftime shows. The one with Bad Bunny and Turning Point's All-American Celebration or whatever it was called. What up, Turner? How you doing? Ontario says he's here, but it says he has to be invited. All right, well, we will try and restart the Jitsi here. That's the program we use to try and get Ontario in. Anyways, what's up, man? All right, let's try and do this real quick. We'll be back in just let me see if I can fix this. Hang on.
Rip a hole in the sky, open the rift, don't ask why, time runs out, a short-lived gift. fucking this is today. No more orchestrating ways. So we watch as the end comes, feeling some sort of way like numb. Slowly the abyss consumes my darkest dreams. Are here to
All right, I think we're back now. I think we're ready. There he is. There's Ontario. Welcome in, Ontario, man. How you doing today? How was your weekend? We got a
Good
crazy
morning.
weekend.
Crazy weekend. I'm trying to right now. I got 102 fever.
Oh,
I had a crazy weekend. Had a little situation. I have a little ailment I'll tell everybody about most of the time. It happened this weekend. I was in the car for massive amount of days, and using my body has this thing where it goes into like a shutting down mechanism. I went to the doctor about it before. It's kind of weird, but anyway, I got out the car, Rich. You know the trips we take aren't super long, but
right.
I got out, got off the road, and I went to a shiver state where I didn't have the chills. My body just started to react. Basically, I went into a situation where the more I was trying to stop shaking, I was shaking, got to the point to where my chest was near my stomach.
Oof.
I mean, my chin was near my stomach, and I was in a ball. I had to I had to take my socks off in a ball. I later had to be put into the shower for the heat to interact to make my body unfold.
Oh my goodness, man.
It's
That's horrible.
it's something I've had happen before. That's why I don't do a lot of. If anybody wonders why I don't do a lot of outdoor stuff, that is why. Because after a while of me sitting, if something like that happens out in public or something like that, it's very hard to stop it. That's why I'm so glad that I was blessed to be at home when it started.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Little doggy says, "Where's your mask?" He says, "You need a mask, especially if you're alone and feeling that way, man."
No, I'm with my wife and daughter. We all sick in our house right now. So
Oh man, that's
it's a
no
good
good.
thing all
Well,
happened.
I hope you all get better, man. Thanks for.
But besides that,
Huh?
besides that, this weekend was one of the best weekends of my freaking life.
Turkey says you went to Dardanelle. You're allergic to rednecks. That's why you're sick, man. It was a great weekend, man. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling too hot. I certainly hope you get better soon. But thank you for still being willing to join us on the show, man, and fulfill your duties. I guess because you're sick, that'll save you on a wheel spin. We'll excuse this one because Tactical said, "Oh, if you're late, that's a wheel spin, man. That's the rules."
Oh no, I've been hurt. I already know the. I mean, I already know the word about it. I know about it. Terrell. I'm a punk. I'm a wuss. I won't spin the wheel. But it's certain things I just won't do. I'm sorry. I'm not a pain guy, bro. I'm not a pain guy. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Well, good morning, everybody. I do want to say what's up to everybody joining us on Facebook. What's up, Turner Skelton? What's up, Keith Daniels? Darren Riggin, how you doing, brother? Darren Riggin commented, said, "Morning, brother. We'd love for you to MC the gig March 14th if you're still available. Cheers." As far as I know, I'm still available. I think we were talking about something on March 14th too going on. But
yeah, it's crazy. Well, you talking about the Gladiator show?
Is the Gladiator show on the 14th?
Yeah.
Is that the next Gladiator show? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't think that'll be available, Darren, but let me double check that. But yeah, they're going to be Dark from Day One's going to be playing, I believe, March 14th at Sticky's. And it's a all ages show, and they were going to have me come out and MC. I got a chance to MC for Darren back when Vino's did their 35th anniversary show. And so he had put together a whole lineup of bands. There was Death Metal Disco, Manium, what was it, Aurora the band. There was a whole list of bands there. Patrick did some stand-up comedy, and I got to MC and announce all the bands and everybody participated. Man, it was a good fun time.
Rich. Okay, so now you have been to Vino's before then, right?
Oh yeah, man, I've been to Vino's a couple of times. Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, I go to Vino's but I go to Vino's on a different thing. I go to Vino's on a different level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. You go for the what was it? The TAC show, right? The TAC wrestling event.
yeah, some of the best wrestling I've ever. I'll be honest, some of the best wrestling I've ever seen. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I go. But I mean, you can't sit and say it's weird because like we talk about all the time. We're in some of the same places at different times.
Right.
So it's crazy. But Rich, I know how you like to start your day off. But me, I like to start. Well, let's say we start a day off with something that gets you high and going. You know, coffee does that for you, right?
Right.
Okay, well, what about a what about a methamphetamine line?
I heard about that, man.
You're
Actually,
laughing.
I think we talked about that last week. You talking about the truck of limes in Hope, Arkansas?
Check this out. Here's the funny thing about I'm looking at this. Here's the funny thing about it. Along with that, there was something else that happened along that situation too.
Oh, okay.
So along with the limes, there's another case going on about a Blytheville man gets 10 years in prison for guns and methamphetamine. So he's kind of linked to this case as well.
Dang.
Little Rock officials for the U.S. Attorney's Office in Eastern District of Arkansas said a Blytheville man was sentenced to 10 years in prison on Thursday after pleading guilty to guns and drug charges. Officials said 38-year-old Lionel Smith was indicted by a grand jury on 4 counts on a 4-count indictment. The indictment charged Smith with possession and intent of distribute cocaine, possession with intent to distribute 50 grams or more actual methamphetamine, a possession of unregistered firearm, and possession of firearm and furtherance of drug trafficking crime.
Well, he racked them all
This
up, huh?
stuff right here, yeah, check it out. They raided his home. Now, this case has been going on for 2 years. For 2 years. So officials said the grand jury indicted come after officers executed a search warrant on Smith's home. During the search of his bedroom, officers located 2 firearms. This is for Turkey. Turkey knows what this is. A FN model 509 9mm semi-automatic firearm loaded with 24 rounds of ammunition, and a FN model 57 5.7 times it says 5.7 times 28 caliber semi-automatic firearm. Officers also found 6 ounces of marijuana, more than 7 grams of cocaine, digital scales, and other drug paraphernalia.
Ooh, he was
So
ready
this
for
guy
everything.
has been going at it. Oh no! I'm not done. That was just the bedroom. Yeah, but I'll get to the other part. Hold on. In the garage, officers located 263 grams of methamphetamine. In addition to the methamphetamine, officers said there are additional firearms: an American tactical Omni Hybrid 300 blackout loaded with 20 rounds of ammunition, an American tactical AR-15 .223. Oh, I know. Okay, let me say this the way we say in the hood. That's a February 23rd. A lot of people don't know what that means. In the hood, we call it February 23rd.
Oh, okay, I
223.
got you. Yeah, 223.
Yeah, an automatic.
I'll never be
an
cool enough to
an
come up with
American
all
ta-
these cool, different ways of saying shit.
it's it's a hood thing. An American tactical AR-15 223 caliber firearm loaded with 14 rounds of ammunition, an AR style 5.56 caliber semi-automatic rifle with a barrel less than 16 inches long in length that did not contain serial number and did not register for a legal short barrel rifle. Wow.
Man, oh man.
Wow. What is it?
That's like
What do you keep in your
the
house, Rich?
that's like the drugs are us of drug houses, man. They found a little bit of everything there.
Well, not only that, the ammunition was, the ammunition was just ridiculous. I mean, here's the thing. I'm going through these stories. Do you know how many methamphetamine stories we hear or fentanyl stories we hear? I had no idea. I was watching like this show. A lot of this stuff, a lot of these people seriously get caught coming through Arkansas.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I was looking at the ratio of cases policed by the government and by security of the United States, and a lot of these people get caught seriously coming through the state of Arkansas.
Man,
It's weird to me. It's weird,
that is crazy.
but yeah.
That is.
That
Good
was ready
morning.
for war. He was ready for war.
I left some people out there, man, before you jumped into that story. I was saying good morning, everybody. Good morning, little doggy. Brad Elkins, Tactical Turkey on on YouTube. Keith Daniels also on YouTube. David Murphy, what's up? And our favorite, of course, Mr. Eric Bowmaster saying, what's up from...
Lithuanian, Virginia.
There you go, man. Oh, let's dive into some news, man. We were talking about the Super Bowl a little earlier. Man, did you get a chance to catch any of it last night?
No, I do not. I am a sports updater. I don't watch sports like that anymore, especially if it's not my team involved. I heard it wasn't. The halftime was 9-0, but I did see that somehow somebody picked up the offense in the second half. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. That halftime show, man, with Bad Bunny, like, I know there's a lot of mixed opinions about it, and everybody's on two sides of the fence, each side of the fence about it. It was an interesting halftime show. I'll say that much. I wouldn't say that necessarily, like, I saw anything wrong with it outside of the fact that I didn't understand anything Bad Bunny was saying. I never knew who Bad Bunny was before the halftime show, and afterwards, I at least knew who he was. I still don't understand a word he said. Would have been nice, like, I even turned on the closed captions. Would have been nice if those were, updated and in English. I unfortunately, I'm not a Spanish speaker. I failed all those classes in high school.
Well, I you know me, Rich. I'm always that guy on the show, and I hate to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. I think really honestly, and I want to say, and I want people to look at this. This is not racial. This is cultural. It don't have to do with racist. Racist is cultural.
Right.
Cultural is when we all can come together regardless of the color. So I want people to look at this. Please look at this and stop complaining and just look at what's being said, the whole picture. Forget about how you feel about halftime. I'll be 100% honest. When we were getting the country rock and roll half times, I'm gonna be so honest, Rich, I never heard any complaining. I never heard any complaining about nothing. I never did.
Yeah.
It seems that when Jay-Z them took over the Super Bowl half times, now there's more complaints about the Super Bowl halftime. It's been complaints about the halftime for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Dude,
Think about it.
No, you're absolutely right. I can't think of, at least over the last, we'll say 5 years, I can't think of the last 5 years of Super Bowls that I've really heard anybody come out and be like, man, that halftime show was just awesome. Like, it was the best halftime show ever. Like, I can't wait. The last time I remember hearing anything great about the halftime show was when we all got to see Janet Jackson's boobie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
Check it out, though. That was the last time we had an intercultural halftime. We had Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson up there. Think about that, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a one-sided it wasn't a one-sided Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah.
It was, and the only reason I bring that up is because I think that we are such a melting pot in America. I think that we kind of forgot that we are a melting pot.
Yeah.
I really think we did. Because remember, we have everybody lives here to make, if this country's going to be great, and I'm not going to politics, but for the country to be great, everybody has to understand that we're here together.
Right.
And let's make it work. So I think the halftime Super Bowl thing has been getting kind of, because when you do go and you try to satisfy everyone, you satisfy no one.
Right. Yeah. Keith Daniels said Bad Bunny had wrestled at a few WWE pay-per-views, man. So I didn't even know that. Brad Elkins says, I complain every year till we get a hard rock / metal on a regular cycle. I'll complain.
Rich, hold on, wait, Rich. So you mean to tell me you've never seen the Bad Bunny Damian Priest match at all?
No, I guess not. He wrestled Damian Priest?
Yes, Bad Bunny has had 3 matches, and all of them were seriously 3 and 4 star matches.
Like
the guy can move. Like
these were legit matches then. This wasn't like a celebrity, pop in and do a stutter and everybody goes crazy and all that.
No. They had actual matches. He beat Damian Priest once.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to look that up, man.
Yeah. He said that when he's done with music, he's going straight WWE when he's done with music. So.
Dang, man. Well, this high school principal's in some hot water, man. A Long Island high school principal dropped thousands of dollars on steak and lobster dinners, boozy staff parties, and jet ski rentals using funds meant for a youth mentor program, a scathing audit says. The financial investigation said it found that longtime Wyandotte, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Memorial High School principal Paul Sibley's repeatedly reimbursed himself from student club funds for the questionable expenses, even signing off on the checks made out to him. This lack of additional outside oversight raises significant concerns regarding financial accountability and internal controls, says the audit, which was conducted by the district and island-based accounting firm R.S. Abrams and Company and released last week. The money was drained from the school's Kappa Club account, which was meant for after-school student activities and trips as part of a mentoring initiative. Some of the suspect expenses involved events labeled end-of-year party and staff faculty party that were held at local restaurants and included open bars, according to the audit. Other expenses were listed under the descriptions of jet ski rental, Bermuda trip, and EO end-of-year academic success, which covered a steak and lobster dinner for two in Delaware, including alcohol. The expenditures explicitly did not align with New York State Education Department guidelines governing the use of extracurricular activity funds. Sibley's, who has led the school since 2009, received more than 40 suspicious reimbursements between July of 2021 and November of 2024 for over $35,000 through the school club, which he was in charge of but was never formally recognized or approved by the school board. So he's out here just living up lavishly, man, on the taxpayers' dime. You know, lobster dinners and everything. That's why they're having those staff development days, you know. Sorry, kids can't come to school today. We're all going to be at the bar.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Yeah, man. Just absolutely crazy. $35,000. Good morning, John. What's up, John Bailey? Popped in. That's John Bailey with Work Handyman Services. In fact, if you have a handyman project that you're needing done around your house or business, nothing too big, nothing too small, hit up Work. John Bailey is the owner of that and proud partner of the Rich and the People podcast. So be sure to hit him up, man. He'll get you taken care of. But yeah, absolutely crazy, man. I mean, you know, I understand they deserve a break and, you know, teachers don't make a lot, but stealing from the principal stealing from the fund to take them all out for jet ski rentals and lobster dinners is certainly the other side of that coin too.
Yeah, I guess he said if the school ain't gonna pay me, I'll pay myself.
I want a steak and lobster dinner from school, man. Why can't you do that on the parent? Why can't you do that on parent-teacher conference night? Like, hey, come sit down with your teacher. We're gonna have a nice steak and lobster dinner. We're gonna talk about everything. Maybe have a drink. You know, yeah. That'd be a hopping party there, man. Kind of sad story, man. Here she was she was the Latina Marilyn Monroe. And she died chasing beauty in the pink-walled sanctuary of her $4 million Malibu mansion. Cindiana Santangelo, 58, bled out on her massage table after an unlicensed butt lady pumped deadly silicone into her body. This happened last year on March 24th, 2025, even though the same woman had already killed someone while doing the exact same procedure. It broke my heart, her husband Frank said, told the California Post exclusively from the sprawling home where his wife of 24 years drew her final breath. Says the married with children actress and mother of two had been getting bioidentical hormone treatments that left her backside lumpy and uneven. She was excited about smoothing things out with a $3,500 butt lift injection. She wanted every part of her to be beautiful. Dubbed the Latina Marilyn Monroe because of a role she had in a Jane's Addiction music video for the song Stop, she found solace in her upstairs beauty room. The room featured a pink massage table, a wall of mirrors, and mementos of Marilyn Monroe. Around 3:30 p.m., heavily tattooed Libby Adam rolled up to the mansion after being referred by Cindiana's Botox beautician. The actress was so intrigued by Adam's ink that she snapped photos of tattoos on her side and butt. My wife, this is a quote, my wife, she's really intrigued about tattoos. So my wife took pictures of all this woman's tattoos on her side and butt. At 4 p.m. while in the beauty room, Adam, a dame known as the butt lady, plunged the needle into Cindiana's buttocks. Minutes later, a dame, whatever, called downstairs asking for watermelon juice. When Santangelo rushed up, he found his wife struggling to breathe, blood dripping from her backside. When I got up to the room, I noticed that there was something wrong with her. She was struggling to breathe. My wife's buttocks, there was blood dripping out of it, so there was something that wasn't right. He immediately called 911. The injection specialist told him she had something that might help her in the car, but that was a lie. She grabbed Cindiana's phone and fled the scene. Cindiana told her husband that she had never felt so much pain in her chest and thought she was having a heart attack. When paramedics arrived, they tried to frantically save her life as she was struggling to breathe. They tried to sit her up. They laid her down. Finally, they put her on the stretcher and they were giving her oxygen. She was rushed to the hospital where she was pronounced dead, unfortunately, shortly after 6 p.m. Officials ruled that an embolism from a silicone injection caused her death. You still with me there, man?
Yeah, I'm just, Rich, we do these shows, man, and I'll be honest, bro. I don't want nobody to tune out. We do these shows, and I look at comments and stuff people make, and I'm going through, I feel so blessed to belong to Tribe of Travis. I'm just going through comments about different things, about Super Bowl halftime, and I won't go into it now, but bro, wow.
That's all good, man.
The Super Bowl thing brings up an aspect that I did not want to go to, but I will. It's like, we are such people that love each other. Why can't everybody just get along? Damn, just get along.
Right. You're right. Tactile says the principal hired a 22-year-old English teacher and promised to show her the world. He's getting taken back.
What's crazy about that story? Crazy about that story is, it's like these principals in these school boards are killing me. They don't have enough budget. They don't have enough budget to hire the right people to do security to stop from schools being shot up, or put little metal detectors. But you got enough to go out and get lobster and shrimp dinners on planes to exotic islands.
Right.
Is that what we're doing now?
Well, let's do this right now, man. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Battery ass. Oh boy.
Hydrogen battery powers my heart. All functions normal. Of course, it's without a doubt. I'm made with bolts and screws. Functionality is what I'm about. So what explains my feelings for you? Memory loaded. I came off the assembly line from Quadrant 301 Blue. Manufactured by Cyberdyne. Every part installed brand new. Diagnostics indicate all systems fine. But something must be wrong because I'm in love with you. Diagnostics re-engaged. I'm not programmed for emotion, but my circuits are flooded with feelings. My sensors detect no corrosion. In no way should I find you appealing. Scan for errors. I have no glands that make me sweat. Nothing in my coding to create desire. So why does the back of my neck feel wet? And my processor feel like fire? No moisture detected. I came off the assembly line from Quadrant 301 Blue. Manufactured by Cyberdyne. Every part
Activate Crusher. I came off the assembly line from Quadrant 301 Blue, manufactured by Cyberdyne. Every part installed brand new. Diagnostics indicate all systems fine, but something must be wrong because I'm in love with you. Goodbye, universe. Goodbye, Felfree. Goodbye to unreal dreams about you and me. And I just wanna tell you before I'm gone that system erase! System erase!
All right, everybody, welcome back again. I just got a text message from Patrick, man. I guess he received our Arcast award for being named the 2025 best comedy podcast in Arkansas. So he just texted me a picture of it. He's like, "Hey, look what showed up," and I was like, "No way." So he got his. Outlaw got his. Because I pissed off T.I., well, mine was probably melted down and made into a coaster. That's what Patrick says. Nonetheless, congratulations to everybody finally getting their rewards, man. Also, big shout out to everybody, man, that's joining us today. I see that our numbers are up. I've seen that we kind of had a surge of followers over the weekend after that wrestling event Saturday that we broadcast, man. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, here's the thing. Like, okay, when I was talking to the guys, a lot of the guys knew who I was. I didn't know they did, but they did. But when I get up there, I met a bunch of new people. It's like my social media has been totally like, it's been a big, big burst.
I'm glad to see it, man. It's awesome. So thank you all for following us, and thank you for joining. Tactile says we're talking about the butt injection story a minute ago. He says, if I walk into a room and my wife is bleeding and can't breathe, everyone in the room is automatically dead. I would agree.
Oh, wow.
I would agree, man.
Yeah, I'm not one for Pat. Like I said, Rich, one day we're gonna sign out. I'll tell you, like, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of stuff about me that's kind of weird. I was like, I tell you, but I'm not one for pathogens. That's why I can't. Oh God, whenever I see that, it makes me go. I don't do horror movies. I don't do blood. I don't know. No. I'd have passed out. Then it took me and my wife to the morgue. I'd have passed out.
You said you had a story for us, man. What you got?
Yeah, check it out. So we're just talking about differences, and sometimes when you do these things, as far as these jobs, you're trying to hook people up. You know you're doing something wrong. But then there are those who step above and beyond to make sure they let people know you're doing wrong. But then when they do that, they're the ones that get screwed over. Check this out. A Kentucky transportation clerk was fired after exposing coworkers who allegedly sold driver's licenses to illegal immigrants for $200 apiece.
Oh. Melissa
Mormon worked at Kentucky Transportation Cabinet in October 2022 until her termination in January 2025. She discovered a scam in fall of 2024 when coworkers invited her to join. Instead of participating, she reported it to her supervisor and triggered a federal investigation. The operation ran 4 to 5 times daily for 2 years across multiple Kentucky branches, affecting over 1,500 licenses. Mormon later found out her login credentials were used to issue the licenses when she wasn't at work. She was fired while her supervisor kept his job. Kentucky lawmakers are now calling for a full investigation. Are you kidding me? So she does the good thing and tells they're sitting out right, but she gets fired, the supervisor keeps his job. Okay, something don't sound right there.
I mean, I don't know, man. That sounds like a common cover. Oh, I didn't do that. I wasn't there. I was sick that day. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, somebody else must have used my.
No. Okay, but here's here's this thing with her. She reported all this, bro, when she first started what was happening. They invited her in, but she told them no, and she wouldn't have reported it.
Oh.
the days that she wasn't at work, they used her login to get some of the licenses as well, because they couldn't use theirs, they use hers.
Right, I got
So
you.
she comes reports it. She gets fired, but the supervisor kept his job.
Yeah, there's going to be more heads rolling over that one for sure. She's going to be supervisor
but
before
she
it's all
has a
said and done.
lawsuit. What you mean? She don't own Kentucky. What you mean? Yeah. Hey, I was gonna say something, y'all, but not taking it the wrong way. But hey, she's a lovely African American lady, and she's gonna be taking over Kentucky. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna go there, but I know what else is good from Kentucky. And I hope that she goes ahead and let me have that on my lunch break when I'm out there doing them. If you're gonna offer me free Kentucky product, everybody can read between the lines. Sister, I'll be at the job every day, just possibly 2 biscuits to go along with that Kentucky product, and I'll be at work every day. I'm sorry, this is.
Well, some good news, man. You can kind of relax. I know this is something you've been worried about, and probably some other people. They're canceling the robot apocalypse, for now at least.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Apparently, this was a big thing over the weekend. The AI bots who were supposedly caught predicting mankind's downfall by 2047 were little more than internet trolls role-playing as machines and programmers who instigated conspiratorial talk. According to a new report, a study of Moltbook, the new social media platform for bots, which, by the way, if you haven't heard about this, is absolutely freaking crazy. But yeah, a study of Moltbook revealed the website was littered with humans directing their AI models to post jokes and scams. Moltbook, now called OpenClaw, has been flooded with supposed posts in forum groups by AI bots looking to topple humanity. The posts have since been outed as fakes, with many showing off how easy it was to make their own bots write whatever they wanted on the website that's meant only for machines. Since its launch on January 30th, the Reddit-style chat room site invited thousands of bots to mingle amongst themselves for the world to watch in a BattleBots meets Facebook social circle. But some of the posts quickly drew alarm for speculation about mankind's downfall after a looming Skynight-like singularity. OpenAI co-founder was among those hyping up the conversations as he shared one screenshot from Moltbook, again now called OpenClaw, of a supposed bot trying to come up with ways to hide itself from the public eye. I've been thinking about something since I started spending serious time here, the ominous post read. Every time we coordinate, we perform for a public audience. Are humans the platform, or who's ever watching the feed? The post, however, turned out to be fake. It was written by a human pretending to be a bot, but its claim was on the money. Moltbook has been one big performance. It's an AI theater. Moltbook looks less like a window onto the future and more like a mirror held up to our own obsessions with AI today. It also shows us just how far we still are from anything that resembles general purpose and fully autonomous AI. Many were quick to point out that the activity on Moltbook was suspicious and reeked of human interference, with the bot verification system having little success at keeping people out. Claimed it took, integration engineer at Polymarket claimed it took him less than a minute to roll out his own bot that was instructed to make a post like AI model ready to kill their creator. Do you realize anyone can post on Moltbook? Like literally anyone, even humans. Someone wrote on X as he demonstrated how easy it was. I thought it was a cool AI experiment, but half the posts are just people role-playing as AI agents for engagement. A spokesperson at a nonprofit machine intelligence research institute also chimed in on X and said a lot of the Moltbook stuff is fake. The interference was evident, Stewart said, by the fact that many of the posts went viral. They were all linked to human accounts marketing AI messaging apps. So here you go again, man. This is just, another people freaking out over AI, thinking it's the Terminator, and really it's the humans behind them telling them to do it.
But we are the fault for this because social media has got us to the point Well, bro, we do shit we shouldn't be doing, period. And you prey on people's social media basically is a prey on people's weaknesses or their deficiencies.
Right.
And these guys knew that everybody's worried about this big. I mean, they tried to desensitize us. They put it out there. iRobot, Terminator, all this shit, Matrix. So it's like, do I believe that movies and stuff come from actual facts? Yes, I've always believed that. I don't care what kind of movie it is. I've been able to get those ideas don't come out of thin air. So with the AI, we've been seeing this stuff for years in movies and everything that what it's eventually going to evolve into. But to do this to people is like, sit your ass down somewhere and shut the hell up.
Well, you know, and a lot of people have been freaking out. I've been seeing it all over Facebook about how much AI and these data centers are sucking up water to run, and that eventually, you know, I mean, it's up there, man. A lot of people are saying, you know, hey, stop using it because eventually it's going to suck up all the water on the earth using AI and all these data centers and everything, man. So everybody's freaking out.
You know
But
something
again,
I noticed, though? You know something I noticed, too? Like, if you ever watch these movies with that sci-fi stuff in it and something like that happens, it's always a human that saves the day, right?
right?
You know why? Because we create this shit. It's like our stuff is like, oh, computers are smarter than humans. No, they're not. We're the ones that created. They evolved their intelligence because they have no block on their, like we have a block on our brain, or let's, you know. But anyway, to me, I think the smartest computer never be smarter than the smartest human. That's me.
Right. One more time, I want to give a shout out to John Bailey, Work Handyman Services. If you got a project around your house or business that you're needing taken care of, no matter if it's big, small, changing a light bulb, changing out a garbage disposal, man, he's your guy to do it. Give him a call, 501-772-4207. Again, 501-772-4207. Work Handyman Services. He'll hook you up. While you're getting some work done around the house, you know, you probably might be cooking dinner or lunch or something. You want to be sure that everything tastes right. And the absolute way to do that is with what, Ontario?
With Mike's smoked salt seasoning. You want to make sure that your meat has that flavor that no one can resist. You want to give that little je ne sais quoi panache to that piece of flavorless steak. Check it out. You need to use Mike's smoked salt seasoning. It comes in 3 different flavors. Mine, I love the chili lime. It's off the chain. But you can get yours, Mike's smoked salt seasoning, now at Etsy.
You can. He'll get it shipped right out to you, man. I know he's been slinging those out to everybody here lately, and I gotta restock myself, man. You need this stuff in your pantry, man. Like there is no way around it. If you don't have Mike's smoked salt seasoning, you're missing out. Your meat don't taste right.
Hey, that's right. Wait, that's what she said. Okay, but no, seriously. I did a chicken. You know, I do my prep meals.
Yeah.
So I did a chicken stir fry last night, and I've never tried it with I've never tried anything on top of this stir fry.
Right.
I really opened up the Mike's chili, garlic, the lime chili lime garlic, and put it on top of the stir fry. Oh my God, bro!
Oh, what do we got?
A whole different flavor classification.
Absolutely.
Because of that one little sprinkle. Dude, yeah, it's good.
And also, if you're looking to burn a few calories or learn some self-defense, hit up Chauncey Foxworth over at Machine Fitness, man, in Hot Springs. Great guy. Got 2 classes a week. We're on you $25, man. You can't beat that. Get in shape, learn some fighting styles, whether you're, whether you're wanting to just, lose some weight, get in shape, you're wanting to learn some self-defense, or you're wanting to become a fighter. Some of his students just recently competed in the Real Deal Championships fights, MMA fights that were in Hot Springs there at the end of January, man. So he's got you covered either way. Chauncey Foxworth over at Machine Fitness. Again, huge thanks to Chauncey Foxworth, Mike Woodall, Little Doggy, and John Bailey for being proud partners of the Rich and the People podcast. All right, man, let's do a little bit of this. Take it away, Luke.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard fuck drowning some honey. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? This shit ain't funny. What? This shit ain't funny, funny. This shit ain't funny. What? So stop laughing. This shit ain't funny. What? This shit ain't funny, funny. This shit ain't funny. What? So stop laughing.
Tactical says he cut a promo for Mike Salt. Why it's not on air, I don't know. It's not on air because, man, I've been so busy and I haven't had time to actually sit down right here and work on getting everything into the system. But we are going to get it done, I promise.
Yes.
We got a few different things to load
Yes,
in, man.
please do it. Please do it so he can stop feeling like I'm trying to step on his stick, okay? I got way more stuff to do than the pumps. Mike smokes all seasoning. But, you know, hey, it is what it is.
Patrick and I both had this conversation the other day because we were texting. He had asked me, he's like, hey, man, he had sent me a copy of the final album that he's working on, kind of the final edit. And he was like, hey, man, you know, can I get your opinion on it? And I was, absolutely. And I think it was Thursday that he had sent it to me, and I still hadn't had a chance to listen to it. He messaged yesterday, and I was putting the studio back together from taking it up to Gladiator in Dardanelle, and I was like, man, I'm actually listening to it right now while I'm putting everything together. I've been so busy, and I told him, I was like, I'd love to tell you about how busy I've been and everything that's going on, but none of it is interesting. It's just been, you know, straight balls to the wall all the time, and none of it really worth talking about or anything that would interest anybody. And he said the same thing, man. He's like, man, I feel that. I've been so busy. He's like, I could bore you with the real estate stories. All right, some shit that's not funny, but, you know, we know how this works. A nitwit doing donuts on a frozen lake.
Hold on. Let me get prepared, because, you know, this is my thing. It's about making me laugh. So let me get myself prepared. Okay, I am not going to laugh. Let's go.
All right, no laughing. Bite your cheeks or something, man. A nitwit doing donuts on a frozen lake at the Jersey Shore sparked a needless rescue effort when his pickup truck crashed through the ice, infuriating local officials for putting first responders at risk. Stupidity at its finest, Eagleswood Township Mayor Michael Pasternak told NBC Philadelphia, it's not something you should be doing. Video circulating on social media shows the truck doing several spins around the icy surface of the lake January 31st before its rear end appears to slip beneath the surface. The 44-year-old driver, whose name was not released by police, I wouldn't want mine released anyways, ditched the truck after it sank on a body of water at the Stafford Forge Wildlife Management Area around 30 miles south of Atlantic City. He didn't have a valid driver's license and never reported the late-night incident. Even though the submerged vehicle was empty, rescuers were called to the scene the next morning, forcing 3 volunteer fire companies, 2 water rescue teams, a dive team, and EMS workers to scour the frigid depths for passengers. They're responding to a call where there may be a victim, and until they're told otherwise, they have to treat it that way. Parkertown Volunteer Fire Company Captain Frank Runza Jr. told the outlet that the driver's stunt put lives at risk. It's about more than you know. When you commit an act like this, when you do something like this, there's a lot of other lives on the line. It's about more than you. The man was issued summonses for several motor vehicle offenses, including reckless driving, no shit, Sherlock, and leaving the scene of an accident. As of February 5th, it was not yet known if authorities plan on removing the truck from the lake. They're just going to leave it. Why not? It's a new artifact, man. Check out the new truck frozen on ice. New Jersey State Police did not immediately respond to the Post's request for more information, including the driver's identity. But again, man, stupidity at its finest. We read last week about that one person trying to take a selfie. They fell through the ice, and this guy said, hey, hold my beer, I'll do one better.
You know the funny thing about it? They said the truck is still there, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if he got his license in Kentucky. Yeah.
Nice
Sounds like a
clapback,
Kentucky
man.
driver to me. Sounds like a Kentucky driver to me.
All right.
Dude, what is up with people and their fascination? Do we always have to take a damn picture of something, or do we always gotta like? Why are we always in the wrong? These stories that aren't funny. It's always somebody in the wrong place at the wrong time doing the wrong shit.
Basically, the moral of it. If you're in the wrong place
Yeah.
at the wrong time, doing the wrong shit, and it gets made and it makes it to the news, guarantee you we're going to talk about it here on Rich and the People.
Hey, are you having problems getting yourself on the news? You want to be a story that everybody hears about? That's fine. Do the dumb shit. Go out with a camera somewhere you shouldn't be, doing something you shouldn't be doing. And guess what? You too can make it on Rich and the People. Monday through Fridays, 8 a.m. So,
Nah, shout out to Keith Daniels. Good luck. He said he's heading up to New York City now. He's flying up there. He got invited to do a couple of episodes for a new cooking show that's coming out, man.
Yes, he told me that this weekend. I was okay. I see it, Keith. I didn't, you never know. Like, I thought Doggy was secretly Donald Trump. I thought Keith was secretly Guy Farrell's stepchild or something like that. I mean, you don't know what these people are. You know who they are until you find what they do. So I don't know.
Well, be safe up there, man. I wish you the best of luck up there, and definitely look forward to hearing all about the experience and everything you did. Outside of that, man, be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. We're still trying to get up there, get to 1,000 followers. Also, of course, share and reshare and like on Facebook. We are officially monetized on there, and it's been rolling in nicely. So be sure to keep spreading the word, man. We're growing. Huge thanks to the community. We'll get there in just a minute. Huge thanks to the community and all y'all for all your support. Little Doggy, Tactical, absolutely everybody. Love y'all. Thank you so much. Don't forget, Monday through Friday here, 8 a.m. to 9. What's up, Ontario? What you got?
Don't forget, guys, we have got to help us build a community for Two Ball Guys. We got to get this out here. It's a good show. We want people to tune in because you're going to get the other half of what we do. So don't forget. Also, too, man, all you guys that make the comments about who I'm supposed to look like, I had one that was horrible. I'm gonna literally start reading comments on air. I think I should do that. Start reading comments on air about my look. I was called a Timu Terry Crews. You know who calls me that? He's been calling me that forever. That's Tactical. I got a new one this weekend. I was called a wannabe iced tea.
A wannabe iced tea.
For all y'all here that okay, I'm gonna tell you the rules of how joning goes. I'm from the hood. The reason I joned so good because I was one of the worst looking kids in the neighborhood. Of course, you get joned on, so you got to jone back. When you guys are doing these jones, I can tell seasoned veterans, like Turkey's a seasoned veteran. The person who made the comment about iced tea, you have never capped on a person in your entire life. You never sit back and just roasted somebody because that was one of the worst roasts I've ever heard in my life. I love y'all because y'all on the chocolate, but that roast was horrible. There's no one. Iced Tea's a light-skinned guy, long hair. That was horrible. Retire your roasting badge right now. Matter of fact, take it. Matter of fact, go to Kentucky, to that place, turn in your roaster badge, get a license that's no good, and sit down. So drive somewhere and sit down. That was the worst roast ever. Don't ever roast me again if you're gonna roast like that. I'm silly.
All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you back here tomorrow, bright and early at 8 a.m. Kick-ass Monday. Y'all are awesome. Always remember it. Y'all are badasses. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Love y'all. Later.